Alright, good afternoon everybody. It's your boy Akeem. Welcome to today's final blog. Here to give you my last scout report on Benardrick McKinney, the inside linebacker coming out of Mississippi State. Now he's actually from the state of Mississippi where he played high school in at quarterback and at linebacker before choosing to stay in state to play for the Bulldogs. And he had a pretty decent career for Mississippi State. And I think he had a great freshman year where he tallied up 102 tackles, garnering freshman All-American honors. Now for the next two seasons as a sophomore and a junior, he had 71 tackles for each of those seasons. Those numbers did go down, but that's mainly because he was used differently on the defensive side. He was actually used all around an outside linebacker and inside linebacker, and I think he could be a better fit at inside linebacker in the National Football League. Now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. Now he does have the ideal size that I'm looking for at linebacker at 6'4", 250 pounds. Great size that you're particularly looking for, above the average size. That's what I do like about this particular player. Now he has pretty good instincts and he does a great job wrapping up and getting to that line of scrimmage and firing up to running backs to stop and ground game attacks. Now I think he's a better player than most people expect because he runs a 4.66 40. I think he could possibly try to do a better job as a blitzer. I think he needs to do a better job at that, but I think because of his speed, I believe that defenses could definitely try to utilize him in blitzing schemes to get to the quarterback, and I think he'd become a decent factor in blitzing schemes. Other things that I do like about him is that he scraps and stalks while using his length and powerful hands to keep himself free and clear from blockers. That is one thing I do like about him, and I think he could also be useful in special teams for his first couple of seasons before emerging as a true inside linebacker, and he shows pretty good attention to his assignments. That's what I do like about him, and I just mentioned his speed. He has alright strength. He only had 16 reps at 225 pounds bench press. I think he's a little bit stronger than that. A little people underestimate him because of that bad workout as far as his bench press, but he did run a 4.66 40, and he definitely has decent feet. Now he does have a couple weaknesses though. He sometimes plays high and he's lack suddenness, and he does have a high center of gravity, causing clunky change in the direction and space. That's one thing he does need to work on. Now he sometimes looks stiff in coverage in space. He needs to do a better job, particularly in coverage. I think he's a great player as far as helping to prevent the run, but I think he just needs to do a better job in his cover skills. Now he sometimes it gets into trouble sometimes in clearing up the trash, but I think he could become a good inside linebacker in the National Football League. I'm starting to buy out what scouts are looking for. Even though the numbers haven't been showing for the last two seasons, I think he'd become an effective inside linebacker at the next level. And one team who could be looking at him is the San Francisco 49ers, because they just no longer have Patrick Willis, who just recently retired, but they do have Chris Poland, who was an excellent replacement this past season, but they can still go linebacker to help increase that linebacking core and keep that great linebacking core intact. So they could go with McKinney and for the San Francisco 49ers. Now my projection, I actually have him as a late second round pick. I don't have him much earlier than that. I think at the latest it'll be an early third round pick, but I have him more as a late second round pick because of his great speed and his measurables. So that's how I have him for this year. Now the next time I'm going to catch you guys will actually be on Sunday morning, where I will give you more scout reports. Thank you for watching today's blogs. I'm your man Akeem McCall. Be easy.